is a public service announcement brought to you by your friends at Degeneration X.
Break it down! Hey YouTubers, Degeneration HanX here, and once again it's time for a rant, and of course it's one of my first rants of the year 2013, and appropriately I want to kind of dedicate this to a thing that happens every year, and I've kind of tried to do a video like this, but I always get sidetracked, but I'm going to do it this year. This is a rant on the apparent health craze bullshit that happens in this country, or maybe even around the world, at this time of the year. And what I mean is that, at the beginning of the year, everybody thinks up their resolutions, and what does it always turn out to be? They always want to lose weight, or eat healthier, or some sort of health-related bullshit that, is usually the first thing that falls to their wayside by the time Valentine's Day rolls around. You go to places like Walmart or anything, department stores or whatever, and you see they have these big sales on the latest exercise equipment, or the latest exercise DVD with the latest health nut celebrity out there to push their bullshit, even though we should know that the real reason why they lost all that weight. And of course, who really falls for this bullshit? Women. They're always the group that falls for this. The TV, they think, oh no, I gotta get healthier, I'm gonna get a heart attack when I'm 30 or something, or they always fall for these health scare fads that come around, and then sooner or later they get proven wrong, and another one takes its place. And why did mostly women do this? Because they think that they gained a significant amount of weight that makes any difference during the holidays. And they want to look good for when they get back amongst their friends. Not that they're trying to impress trying to impress the opposite sex. And they're just trying to show off to their dumb friends like it makes any difference out there. I don't know. But, and then the health industry comes out with these wacky lose weight. Like, I saw in the news the other day, they had these goofy bicycle things. I guess they're called elliptical bikes or something. And you're supposed to, instead of sitting down, you're, standing up and you're doing all this stuff while you're moving on, trying to keep your balance on this fucker. Looking like like something out of Jackass, running down the road, especially if you're wearing a helmet. She should wear body pads while in these crazy events. Now, of course, later on in the year, these are going to be taking up room in the garage and holding up, dirty rags and stuff between now and the end of the year. And of course, then you have your exercise videos and your exercise related shows and your weight loss crap out there with with the latest celebrity that's gotten into this, Kim Kardashian, who of course we all know how she lost weight. Yeah, she really did through exercise. She's rich enough; she can have people work on her body, for Pete's sake. Or Julian, who of course has made it, she appears to care so much about people. She cares so much about people losing weight, and when you watch, she's usually a freaking cunt bitch, chewing people out. During this whole way, yeah, I'm going to listen to these skinny freakazoids, and then the freaking so-called food that makes you healthy. When of course in a couple weeks, some nut job in Harvard's going to say is bad for you. It's just a fad. It's a craze, but it just recycles itself every year. And the same group of people still fall for this shit. And basically, if you're doing this just because a news broadcast tells you this, or the latest, fad says it's a good idea so you can be popular or whatever, or you're scared into it because there's some study saying that that this and that eating normal kills you, that's not a good reason to do it. The only reason you should do it is that if your personal doctor tells you that you should lose weight. Or, obviously you need to lose weight. I mean, if you're obviously a fat ass, you should do it. I'm on a diet. I'm cutting down and stuff. Of course, I also incorporate healthier foods in there, and I make them taste good, and it works. I believe I lost over 20 pounds so far, maybe more. I know I haven't weighed myself since November, but it's called, you incorporate and you moderate. You don't, drop every bad thing just because, you just moderate things, because, there's, and don't fall for what the news says, because the following week or sooner or later, these ding dongs are going to say that it's going to be good for you. I've gone through, the fiber craze and coffee being bad for you and eggs being bad for you. Now they're good for you and all this bullshit. It's and of course, isn't it weird too that in January it's always the starting point for, like The Biggest Loser. If you don't know, The Biggest Loser is the show where a bunch of fat fucks come on, and they can't diet on their own. They always got to have some goofy trainer, and this is the only way they can do it, because they're too damn cheap to go to a regular health spa. They got to embarrass themselves on national television every week, and they always have some lame excuse too. It's like, I gotta be there for my kid. Oh, I lost. Because I'm concerned about my, no, and It's like they don't, it's like some sort of damn sob story, like in just about every other reality show. Everybody has a freaking sob story, and it's like they can't just say like, I can't get pussy, and I just want to get laid, so I want to lose weight so I can get laid, or I want to look good around my friends, because they really think I'm a big fat fuck. It's. They don't want to make you go, oh, we gotta cheer them on. They put drama in this bullshit without putting the truth. And it's not like these people. This is probably the only way these fat fucks can get themselves on television. Without being really on a talk show. I don't know. I just think it's, all this is just a waste of time. Most of these dinglings that start this kind of crap's going to end by Valentine's Day, when chocolate candy and shit rolls around again. Of course, geez, Valentine's Day and even Easter candy's already out. Just moderate yourselves. Don't, go ape shit when it comes to food. Try to, incorporate healthy foods. Don't. That's just my advice, and don't listen to dinglings like Julian or Michelle Obama, who think they, speaking of Michelle Obama, they seem like the most she knows about regulating foods, just pointing out what she thinks everybody else in her family wants for dinner on a freaking menu. I don't know. It's just a silly waste of time. I wish that this stupid exercise craze thing, and besides, my personal reason, if I ever buy these things, it's usually how hot the woman instructor in the tape is. Do I actually exercise these things? No. That's not the reason I bought the Carmen Electra strip aerobics and the the Kim Kardashian thing. I wanted to see them shake their ass, and that's what that should be the reason why any straight guy buys these things. If you're just going to buy them to exercise, I kind of question your sexuality there, or you're just a big sissy and like to collect bronies toys. Well, once again, this is Degeneration HanX. Giving my 2 cents about the yearly health craze that kind of sweeps the nation. When, of course, it's all it's a year-round thing, but it usually kicks in a high gear when it comes to the beginning of the year. And stay tuned here to the Weirdo Network for this, that, and the other. Stay tuned.
Well, I guess if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Suck it!